Alright guys and gals, here we are somewhere just north of Florida. Pretty muggy, kind of a mud pit out here. It's about 80 degrees. Just had a tropical depression go over us. Been raining for the last couple days. We are bringing a CDS machine out here in a 16-foot trailer for a customer who has his own building here and might do a couple projects here or there on the side, but just wanted to try his hand at spraying foam. So we're going to work our way over here. We'll get started with this video and show you guys what we're doing today. Alright guys, like I said, we got a little bit of rain out here. You can hear it on the roof. But we got the trailer backed in, sitting right here, about ready to go. Got this big old building here we're going to start spraying. Bunch of foam back here. Well, we got a bunch of foam going in here, and we are going to get this thing fired up. Alright guys, so you've seen some of my other videos. We're in here with the customer right now. We're just doing a quick load of the drums. We're going to purge this out. We had hydraulic oil in it. You can hear the generator running. I got his boys here, his sons. This is Scott, putting the pickup tube down in the drum, and everything's powered up. We tested this before we left the shop this morning, and it was a 4-hour drive to get down here, and we're going to get this thing running in a minute. Alright guys, we got everything fired up here. Contractors out there learning about the gun. I got Matt hooking the gun up now. We're going to do some test spraying. Just purged out some grease. Everything's running good. I don't know if you can see the screen. We're at 122 on hose, 125 on B, 120 on A. I don't even have the A heater on. Our pressures look good. Our digital gauges look good. Got about 100 degrees coming out of the block. That should go up once we start moving some material. Air dryer's running. Lube system's running. And we are going to test spray here in just a minute. They're dragging the hose out right now. It's a pretty muddy day here in South Georgia, but we're making the best of it here. Just leaving the trailer now, coming back. Just did a little bit of spraying back here. This big old building. Everything in the trailer checks out. We did a little adjustment on the A to get our strokes to match up, and we're pretty dang close. The customer and his boys here looking at the job, and we'll go back in the trailer. We'll do one more check on that, and this should be a wrap except for any questions you guys might have. Alright guys, here we are. We're back in the trailer. He's spraying about 1,000 pounds. Let's see what happens when he lets off the trigger. That'll be just a second, I hope. I don't know what he's doing, but that's 1,000 steady. So he's spraying right now. He's running about 2 gallons a minute. Looking at these flow meters, about 0.9 to 1 gallon per minute there. Same thing over here, almost identical. 9 on the downstroke, 10 on the upstroke. We are 459 strokes on A, 460, 470 on B. We could actually speed up the A just a pinch if we wanted to. And there we are. So our static is 1,200, our dynamic is 1,000, and it's just rock steady. They're just out there goofing off, I guess. Need to get them in a respirator system. Very important, guys. We're just testing this, so we'll be on it tomorrow, heavy duty. There it is, all running. we are, guys, just testing this rig out. 150 feet of hose, 3 kits of B-side here, 3 kits of A-side. Today we're spraying SWD foam. Stuff sprays great, probably the best spraying foam I've seen in a good 15, 20 years at least 15. But here's our static and dynamic pressure. We start static at 1200, spraying at about 1000 psi. Our stroke counters are 487, 498. They're pretty dang close. Temperatures are 125 on the hose, 110, 120 coming out of the B side. A side heater is not even on. We're about 0.9 gallons on the downstroke, about 1 gallon per side on the upstroke. That'll give you about 20 pounds a minute. Everything's running here. We're running off a Generac portable generator. Only hydraulic machine in the industry. Sticking out the side of the trailer. This thing's spraying like a champ. Any questions, please call me, Tim. Thank you. Alright guys, here we are back day 2 with Scott. First thing we did was fire up the generator, turned our lights, outlets, compressor, dryer, and the CDS machine on. Next thing we did was came over here, fired up our hose heat. We're at 44 amps at 106 degrees right now. We're just waiting for that to heat up. No pressure on the machine. Nothing's running yet in here. Hydraulic power pack's not running. We're going to continue spraying from where we were yesterday. Scott is actually going to suit up properly today in a suit and a respirator. We did a little test spraying yesterday, and we're going to get this thing going again today. We are in Valdosta, Florida. It's about 80 degrees. I think it's 29th or 30th of May. And we're here spraying with him. He's got about 20 kits over there. He's got 3 in the trailer right now. And we're in 2-pound SWD foam. I would say in my 20 years of spraying, it is the best spraying foam that I have ever sprayed. And we're going to continue working with it, testing it today. Hopefully I can stand by that claim for a long time. But here's the rig, guys. We'll get on with this in just a minute. Alright guys, jumped ahead just a little bit. We actually turned our hydraulic power pack on right here. Hydraulic power pack now has power. Our hose is up to 125, that's our target temperature. Turned our B heater on to 125. And as warm as it is today, we're just going to leave that A heater off. Try to give these viscosities a good fighting chance. What Scott's going to do now, he's going to go ahead and pressure up the B side. And we're going to go from there. So go ahead and
B-side?
We'll see the B side right here. That's the B side. We're going to dump the pressure off of it. We're going to recircuit just for a second. We're going to come over here, give this thing a little bit of go-go juice, let it recirculate. Okay, take it easy. There you go. Got about 1 gallon a minute, 1.5 gallons per minute going through this. Now he can either shut that off, or he can go over and close the other one, which will start building up pressure. We should come up to about 1200 psi. See the digital meter. And there we are, guys. We are pressured up on the B side. We're going to do the A side next. Alright, here we are. We're going to bleed the A side out. We're going to do a little recirc first thing in the morning. I got Scott here, he's the new owner of the rig. He's going to open the recirc line, dump off all the pressure on the A side, and he's going to come back over here and fire this pump up, nice and slow, up to about 1 gallon a minute. You'll see the flow meter, about 1.2. What we're doing, we're just getting the system operating, getting a little material moving through the recirc. Now he's going to go back over here, shut this valve off. You'll see this back pressure come up. And it'll match up to the B side within a few pounds. 1,262 pounds on B and about 1,200 pounds on A. We're going to go ahead and start spraying with this system, and the second man in the rig, whoever your helper is going to calibrate that, and we'll show you how to do that. We're ready to spray. Got the panel cover off. I just want to keep track of what our amperage is. About 28.5 amps right now, with the hydraulic power pack on, with both heaters on. I don't think they're calling for heat yet. We should kick probably about 46 amps once the heaters fire up. I've got a fan running in here, some LED lights. We're just waiting to let Scott get spraying. So we're doing a little spraying here. You guys are going to see the static and dynamic pressure here. We're just bouncing at about 1,000 psi. Starting out at about 1,300. It's a little higher than it was yesterday. Our temperature coming out of our block, we're at 123. So this hose is barely working. Our target on our hose is 125. I'm 123 coming out of the block, and we're still hovering around 22 amps. Again, guys, this is the only high pressure 3,300 psi, close to 60 pounds a minute machine. Delta close to 100 as far as heating material. That'll run off a portable Generac generator. So we're excited to build this rig. Call us with any questions. Be happy to help you out. So we're back day 2. Got this shop here. It's about 10 kits to spray this thing. Scott, our contractor, actually up on the lift right now. Bought this scissor lift. Put up this building himself. He's going to start doing some spraying. We got a respirator system on him today. He's suited up, ready to go. We're going to spray some foam. We just came out of the trailer. All the counts look good on the test spray. Great pressures. And we're going to get to spraying some foam here right now. Alright, he's doing a little spraying. I don't know how good you can see it. We're using this new SWD foam. Got about 20 kits in here. Stuff sprays beautifully. I've been doing this 20-something years now. I've yet to see a foam that really sprays this consistently, this smooth. Great yield. Say 1.82 pound. We should be getting about 5,500 board feet out of it. SWD spent a lot of time concentrating on yield. We also have some half pound here we're going to try to get to spray today. It's supposed to have a yield of about 24,000 board feet, so we're having fun. When Scott's up there spraying, we're going to come back in here and let's check out the trailer, see how it's doing. We are at 45 amps, 50 amps with all the heaters running right now. We're at 50 amps. And it cycles, you'll see it drop 36. 44, 33, both pumps are running. Our strokes are at 84 on A, 99 on B. So we're just going to go ahead and speed up this A side just a pinch. Open the valve that operates that pump. And we can come up here, reset this back to 0, and we can just watch the strokes. Temperatures are good. We're about 125 coming directly out of the heater block. Pressures are at 1,000. Everything's running great. 0.9 gallons, 1 gallon per minute coming through these flow meters. And everything looks great. Maybe a little bit of dialing in, but here we are. We've been spraying for a little while. This camera doesn't do the best job focusing on the screen, but our total count for A side is 1296. Total count for B is 1336. So we're about 40 strokes off. do the math, take 40 divided by, let's just say, 13, 15. I think we're under 0.2% difference. I'll double check that. So we got Scott up here just cutting his teeth on spraying. He's learning the process, but that's about 1,000 psi. We are about 2 gallons per minute, about 20 pounds a minute. Nice hot day here in South Georgia. So yeah, we're out here day 2 in Valdosta, Georgia. Yesterday was tropical storm, came through here, left a lot of water. So the only way to get the trailer back here was with a tractor. So here it is. Just thought I'd share this with you guys. Some of the fun places we end up. Yeehaw.